One thing that's not shut down, thankfully, is the 5th Annual Constellation FURYK Friends, and all the volunteers that are here at Timuquana Country Club, which has been around since the 1920s, and you just love the clubhouse, but then out on the course, it's magnificent. Breeze is going to be a little bit challenging for today's Pro-Am. Andy Carroll is the volunteer chair here at the 5th Annual Constellation FURYK Friends, joined by vice chair, so next year he's going to be in the hot seat. And that's Cary Helton. Thank you guys for visiting with us this morning. And we talked about it briefly, Andy, a few minutes ago. How many people give up of themselves? And are they like all a bunch of retirees who just have all this free time available to them?
Well, we have such a great team, a little over 600 volunteers, and we do have a great mix of our retirees as well as folks that have jobs and their employers give them time off. We have folks that take time off on their own just to be able to come out and volunteer.
What is it they get out of this?
They get out just like what I get out, just like what Cary gets out, is the charitable donation back to the community. FURYK Friends donated close to $5 million over the last several years. And as I mentioned it earlier, this is our Christmas morning every day of this week.
That's really awesome. Cary, you've been doing this for a while, and have you also volunteered out at the Players Championship too?
I did the Players up until COVID, and then I have not done that since. I've been out here for 5 years.
What's it meant to you, and why do you continue to come back, and what do you get out of it personally?
Well, I'm one of the retirees, so it's an additional thing to do in life. But I love the game of golf. I love giving back, and for what it does to the local charities is unbelievable. And Jim and Tabitha, I'm deeply involved with the Jacksonville Area Golf Association, and they support that, and it's just, they do great work.
Do you think that and we talked about it a few minutes ago, like, I don't know that unless you're with the organization, I don't know that the community knows the depth and the reach of the FURYK name in this community. How many organizations and people they have touched through the years?
I have a history just watching golf from
Yeah.
Jim, and then Jim and Tabitha got involved with, personally for us, with Jaga. So been about the same time that they started really bringing the FURYK Friends. And I played in one of his original tournaments when it was just a one-day event. I think we played at Marsh Creek or someplace like that. But
yeah.
so I've been around it, but I personally know. But to me, their name is out there all the time, and if you don't know Jim and Tabitha, you don't live in Jacksonville.
Yeah, First Tee, Wolfson Children's Hospital, Nemours Children's Health, Guardian Catholic School, Mount Washington Youth Foundation. They have like these tentacles that are deep embedded into the community. And this isn't just a golf tournament too. Like, if you are not a golf fan, there are other things that you can be doing out here throughout the course of the week.
Absolutely. We have concerts for all of our spectators and fans tomorrow evening, Friday. Today's Thursday.
Yeah, today's Thursday.
Yes,
you, right?
exactly. Yeah, tomorrow after play as well as Saturday after play. So we have a family friend zone. So lots of things to do. Great food on the course. So lots of things to do. Plus watch the best senior golfers in the world.
And these are a lot of the generations that we grew up watching ourselves. So names that, like, Rocco won last year.
Rocco won last year, and he's here.
Chanting Rocco out on the golf course for all those years.
That's
and
right.
We'll eventually see some of the names that have made a huge impact on golf and golf's resurgence over the last generation plus. But again, to your point, like, you don't know as much about golf as I do, for
Absolutely
example,
not.
right?
Putt-putt golf, yes, but this is no.
But you've got the music, you got the community, you got the food, you got the beautiful venue. So there is something that kind of is for everyone here.
Yeah, the amount of families that come out and just sharing the game of golf and multi-generational, it's really a special week.
So today's Pro-Am, why is it so important for the structure of the organization and ultimately for the community?
Well, it's allows the Jim and Tabitha FURYK Foundation to be able to raise the funds, helps raise the funds to be able to give back to the community. So the support of our local employers and everybody that sponsors the Pro-Ams, it really is a fantastic thing that they do. And they get to play a little golf today too.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Cary, you're going to be the chair, the volunteer chair next year. So if someone if they're listening now and they want to get involved and volunteer, how can they do that?
Well, obviously, you go on and Google FURYK Friends, and it'll guide you to volunteerism. But yeah, we're looking forward to moving down south. It's going to, Timuquana's been a great host for the last 5 years. Working with their staff is just unbelievable. I've put other tournaments on here, but just working with them, they do the greatest job here. And it's a beautiful golf course. Everybody that plays it just absolutely loves it.
What kind of opportunities will be available in Palm Coast? Hammock?
It's Hammock Beach, and it's the ocean course they'll be playing. yeah, there's a lot of things logistically we still have to figure out moving down there. Obviously, they've had a tournament there before, so it's going to be probably nothing new for them. But yeah, there's a lot of retirees and people that live down in Palm Coast, so I don't know that it's going to be hard to recruit people that do not want to move. But been talking with our current volunteers and a lot, so yeah, I'll go down there.
Yeah, what a great opportunity just to experience a new venue, and be along the ocean right now would be very blustery. Probably like today. Guys, thank you for what you do. You volunteer and you give up yourselves each and every year, and thanks for what you do for the community. Appreciate it.
Thanks for being out
and
here.
Enjoy today and enjoy the weekend that lies ahead.